What is up, everybody? Welcome to the new setup. I got a microphone. I got a little thing going on here. Okay, so we got a little vibe, a little ambiance going today, per request, my first ever request on the channel that I'm doing. Last time I ranked the SEC punters. Today, I've been asked kindly to rank the Pac-12 punters. Now, Pac-12, it's a little special to me. One, because my boss is a UCLA alum. Two, my dad is a Washington State alum. So between those two schools, I'm going to try as hard as I can to piss off as many people as possible. So let's just let's just get right into it, all right? So, first things first, we've got at the bottom of the tier list when it comes to punters, you got to give it to none other than Washington, Race Porter. That's right, and Race, if you're watching this, don't take it personally. It actually has nothing to do with your punting. There's two things that go into it. First of all, you should have just picked a better school. Like I said, my dad's a Washington State alum, and I've grown up having two words pumped through my veins, and those are go Cougs. And I'm not saying go Cougs, I'm saying fuck the Huskies. So, sorry to hear for your Race. Alright, so going into the next group, we got here Utah. So I got to put Utah at number 11. Really, they could be probably number 12 because, well, they only have one punter on roster. Their punter just transferred out. And their punter doesn't have any information about him at all. Does not give me a lot of hope. He's coming in from Australia. So, you know, that is what it is. Not really much to say there. He doesn't even have a picture because, as you're about to see, having no information and coming from Australia, he's about to be pretty popular in the next couple picks, so just bear with it. I know, it's annoying. Anyway, so, lack of picture, got to put him at number 11. Next, we've got Josh Watts. Josh Watts is also an Australian with no information, but at least he has a picture. So there you go. Boom, plus 1 point to Mr. Josh here. Now, the thing that's kind of keeping Josh down here at number 10 is the vibes he's giving off is kind of like a vampire. I don't know if you just take a look at his face. It's just very, very vampiric. Maybe he should belong in The Bachelor. That's kind of also the sense I'm getting here. Maybe a Bachelor candidate. Maybe a vampire. Who knows? Josh, number 10. Once again, don't take it personally. Here we got Washington State. And guess what? He's an Australian with no information. Yay. Let's all give him a round of applause. Guys, the Pac-12 is very creative. Maybe it's because of the proximity to Australia that they have so many punters from Australia. The fact that they're on the coast that is near Australia would make some sense as to why there are so freaking many, as you're about to see. No information. He kind of looks like that one rapper. What's his name? Toby? Tony? I'll figure it out in editing. Anyway, he looks like that one rapper. He just kind of has a goofy expression on his face, right? Just kind of like vibe going on. So got to keep him down at number 9. He's above the other two for the two words that I talked about earlier, which is go Cougs. So there we go. That's number 9, Nick. Let's hope I can say this. Haberer. Nick Haberer. He's actually taking over for Oscar Dragovich, an outstanding punter for Washington State, recently signed and released or waived by the Panthers. Had a great career at Washington State. Had a chance to kick with him at Coles. Great guy, too. Just really, really cool, down-to-earth guy. Shout out to my boy Oscar. Next, now we're actually using numbers and statistics and stuff like that to really test our limits here with these punters. We have Ryan Sanborn from Stanford. So Ryan, once again, this is not personal, Ryan. I'm just literally like looking at your numbers. Actually took a cut in average. He went from like 40 to 39. Does not bode well. Hopefully it lights a fire in his butt to just really get better and do really good this season. And he just proves me absolutely wrong. But being as practical and pragmatic as I can, there's a high chance it means that he's suffering from some type of injury or there's something else going on, which will further hinder his play. Hopefully he gets better, he gets back to full speed. But right now, Ryan, I got to keep him at number 8 here, below University of California, Berkeley Golden Bears. We have Jameis Sheehan. So Jameis had a pretty season, like 39 point something yard average. The thing that kind of keeps him in his spot, from me assuming like, oh, he's going to have a huge jump, is that like a lot of punters that you're going to see, like in these next rounds, either had outstanding seasons or very, very good seasons, or kind of had about where he had. And the truth is, I just had to go with the school's logo, and I had to go with this guy's facial hair. So the neck beard, kind of going down here, didn't like it. Kind of kept him some points from climbing up. You'll see it affect other people too. Don't worry about it, Jameis Sheehan. Just trim up a little bit, cut up to about the neck. It looks a lot better. It looks a lot cleaner, a lot crisper. Okay. Anyway, I digress. Next, after number 7, we've got a number 6, Kyle Ostendorp. So Kyle, I don't know, I was kind of messing with the gold chain. I really like it. Kyle also had about a 39-yard average. They both played their first year last semester, Kyle and Jameson. So they both played their first year. Kyle had a 39-yard average. Jameson had a 39-yard average. Putting Kyle above him because Kyle's rocking some gold chain, a little bit of swagger that I don't feel like Jameson has. I think Kyle's really going to launch into this next year. I'm predicting at least 41. At least a 41. Could potentially see a 42 or 43 here. If he really surprises me, 44. That would be a huge jump. So, you don't really know. Anyway, number 5, we've got Oregon State's Loecher. Anyway, Oregon State. So what's kind of keeping me from going higher on this guy? You might have a guess already. It's the mustache. It got somebody in the SEC one too. It strikes again here. Dude, the stash is just not where it's at. So Luke, shave the stash, buddy. Put it away. Anyway, you're in the group of guys. It's kind of the elites of the Pac-12. Because right here we have a huge jump from where everybody's averaging 39 to Luke's average 43. It's a very respectable average. And as we see here, that trend keeps trending. Don't know what that means. Anyway, number 4, Tom Snee. Man, what a name, Snee. Anyway, Tom also averaged about 43. He's more of a mature guy. He's been through a couple more years. I think he has another year of improvement ahead of him that I'm looking forward to see here. Oregon Ducks has a pretty good organization. The thing that keeps him from moving up a little bit higher is, Oregon, you have some temperament issues, so I think that could hold him back a little bit. Just the weather, the fact that it's rainy, the fact that nobody wants to live in Oregon, the fact that there's now going to be shroomed up MFers running around, stabbing you in the knees. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Anyway, Tom Snee, number 4 in the Pac-12. Okay, so now we're getting into the elites. I think Luke Akers for UCLA. I'm not just saying this because, like I said, my boss goes to UCLA. Luke had a pretty good year last year. Had a limited number of punts, 24 for 43 yards of average. Luke is young, though, and I think young guys make the most improvement from year to year. So as he gets older, I think he's going to keep having good seasons and keep having good seasons. So I predict a pretty big jump. Next, we have something a little bit different. We have a grad transfer to Arizona State. Now, anybody who knows anything about the punting world, this hurts to see because we all know what name should be here. We all know what name should be next to Arizona State, and it's nothing against you, Logan Tyler, but we know it's supposed to be Michael Turk. And it hurts to see. It hurts to see because Michael's now transferring out, which means Michael Turk will no longer be the starting punter at Arizona State, which he has been for about 3 years now. So it really sucks, Michael, but this video is not about you, so I can't really talk about you much longer. Anyway, Logan Tyler played at Florida State University, had 3 very productive seasons there. I expect another very productive season out of Logan Tyler. He averaged 44 yards a punt, putting him in the upper echelon. But, buddy, welcome to Arizona. Balls just fly a little bit further. I expect him to take this a lot farther than being at the sea level in Florida, and I don't think people are anticipating that as much as I have going from North Carolina then to kicking in Arizona. Balls just fly different. I wish you the best, Logan. Finally, we have the human cheat code, Ben Griffiths. So I call him the human cheat code because motherfucker is 6 foot 7 feet tall. Buddy, that is not fair. You need to be playing basketball. You should be guarding LeBron. There's no reason you're out here punting balls with kids. He's also an Australian. Surprise, surprise. So he's taken over. He's 6'7". He has a huge leg. All he has to do is look at the ball the wrong way, and it's an easy 55-yard turnover. So it should be nothing for him to cap off his best season yet, averaging 46 yards last season. He could potentially be one of the best punters in the nation, if not a Ray Guy Award winner. All depending on really how he is locked in this offseason, he can turn it into something special. So that's my Pac-12 predictions for who the best punters are going to be. Let me know what you think. We'll check back at the end of the year and see if I'm right or wrong. Anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and as always, peace.